Another kind of star now, this one a little more down to earth, rocker Elvis Costello. He's trying to shine some light, some heavenly light on his music and his new image. Innovative and angry, two adjectives that have stuck to Elvis Costello throughout his career and colored people's opinions of his unusual songs. Although the singer and songs have mellowed, the wounds inflicted in the war with his critics remain open.
The angry young man thinks it makes good copy. I mean, it's better than saying, oh yes, well, he gets up and does the gardening and goes down to the supermarket. Angry young man thing it looks attractive in it, but also it fulfills sort of a rock and roll myth that doesn't exist. I don't really write for the critics as such. It's obviously quite pleasing if people see the things in the records that you put there, and I always hope that the people that buy the records see those things. So presumably critics are people. Some of them aren't.
Anti-Costello feeling reached a peak when some remarks he made about Ray Charles were magnified by the press.
It's pointless to say anything other than that we were incredibly drunk in a bar, got into a fight with some nameless American musicians, and in the course of trying to outrage them, I said some things which have been, I think, quite widely reported as being racial slurs, the phrase they usually use. The overall thing was perhaps symptomatic of a bad period of time, and I think we went back to England and worked harder on, I would say, trying to make more obviously compassionate records with more heart and soul in them.
Is it worth it? And you into coat and shoes for the wife.
Although he's always had the ability to make people get up and dance, on his new album he tries to involve them in his thoughts as well.
I think on this record it was a conscious effort to take the beat out of to take the dominance of the beat out of the record a little bit, to bring the melody forward and to make sure people could hear the words. On previous records we'd tended to go for the overall sound, and it was starting to frustrate me a little bit that some of the lyrical ideas are not getting over.
Elvis's softer stance has caused people to liken him to a modern Cole Porter.
No, I think it's silly. That's like saying, do you want to be, you know, do you want to be Buddy Holly, or do you want to be anything that's gone past? No, I want to be me now.
Diving